We're going. We're live. How's everybody doing? Welcome back. That's the intro. I'm not doing intros anymore.
You seem really unenthusiastic.
I hate intros, dude. They suck.
You're not gonna ask the audience how they're doing, and then
Why would I ask them? They can't respond. We went through this last
in
week.
the comments, like, comment, and subscribe, everybody.
yeah, I thought we were just gonna make a gag out of it.
The name is officially changed. I changed the
Again.
name.
Oh,
Third official name change.
No,
Wow.
no. We said we were gonna change it before, but we didn't actually change it. This time I actually changed it.
What is the big name reveal?
It is, well, it's already on the channel.
What is it? The group?
To me, what's the big reveal to me?
It is group therapy.
Oh, I like that. That's nice.
That's actually nice.
This is therapeutic for me, even though we don't do any kind of self-help shit, so.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that
You
sounded
fucking
like
bitch.
retarded.
Because
voice.
Andre likes to bitch about his high school problems every time.
No. Well, yes, but no. You also like to bitch about the way I handled my penis. So we're gonna start off the bat.
You
About
put
my...
your penis through a metal zipper.
Yeah, we're
trap.
gonna start back up with the penis in my metal trap. Yeah.
That's weird. Don't act like it's not. We're fine with you. We like you as a person, but you pull your whole cock and balls through a big zipper metal trap.
You will not be allowed to piss next to me ever.
I love it.
I will saw off your dick.
You wouldn't have to try very hard. You just have to zip.
I just have to push him.
Yeah, anything could go wrong in that scenario.
Yeah, I heard some people talking about something interesting that I thought we could talk about. This all pertains to me and Carter only, not Andre. But you remember what it was like when you hit 100 pounds?
Wow, fuck you too.
Andre, you're still at like what, 70?
No, exactly 100. You know what I felt? I felt accomplishment.
How old were you when you hit 100 pounds? Not Andre. I don't care about his answer. I'm talking to you, Carter.
I don't know. Fuck, I was probably... I don't know, man.
I'm probably...
I don't know. I never weighed myself until high school. So it's just didn't...
Really?
Yeah, I didn't have a care for it until I was in wrestling.
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, I literally never paid attention. I couldn't even guess.
Probably like, I'm thinking like 6th, 7th grade.
Yeah, yeah, right around there for me too, I'd guess. Because I was like really skinny in elementary until I got really, really fat.
I feel like that's how most guys go.
Yeah.
I knew like one kid that was like a good 200 in 5th grade.
Oof.
That's sad
And I was like, how is this even possible?
and scary.
Doesn't make
Michelle
sense.
Obama failed at her job.
She wasn't president yet. That was still
I know.
George Bush.
Sorry.
It is crazy.
Always
not.
remember. Okay, that was fun.
Well, what was it like for you, Trev? How did you feel when you first hit 100 pounds?
I don't know. I don't think I probably thought about it a lot. I was like, I'm a big bitch now.
I mean, people like us probably never thought it was an issue getting past 100 pounds like it would be for someone like you.
Yeah.
I mainly did. Yeah. I never saw my current weight as a problem when I realized that I looked like...
When anybody can pick you up and throw you around?
Well, it's still a problem currently. It was always a problem. It never stopped being a problem. I think the problem was when I realized my head is... I have a fucking huge-ass fucking head. And my body did not catch up with that. It still isn't up with that. I look like a fucking bobblehead. A Funko Pop, if you will.
You look like a short Jack Skellington.
You look like a short Jack skeleton.
Because you have like, what do you have, like anemia or something?
Anemia?
Are you anemic?
No, I'm not
Is that
anemic,
what is
nor am I
anemic?
bulimic.
Is anemic the one where like you bleed a lot?
No, that's fuck, I don't remember.
It's not
It's not the
hermaphrodite.
one I was gonna say.
I thought
It's,
anemia is where you just didn't want to, like you generally just did not want to eat. You just push yourself to it, and then bulimic is where you would just go ahead and do it, and then get your two little special friends to help you out.
Well, there's anorexia.
And
For sure,
anorexia is
anemic
just
is the
severe.
blood thing.
Hemophilia. Hemophilia is where the person can't stop bleeding.
Okay.
Mm,
Not hermaphrodite.
that would make sense. Yeah,
I would say.
globin. Hemophilia. No. So I was originally 60 pounds for a fucking good chunk of my 20 years on this earth. Yep, 20 now, officially as of Wednesday.
Anemia is a condition which you lack enough healthy red blood cells to carry adequate oxygen to your body's tissues.
Oh,
Having
never mind.
anemia can make you feel tired and weak. Fuck, I think I have anemia.
So I was kind of right.
Oh, never
Yeah,
mind.
sure. I don't know what you said. I forgot.
I said the blood thing, but you know,
Allow me to
it
slip
has to
my
do
tongue.
with
Yeah.
blood, so I'm close enough.
Yeah, there you go. You're right.
I think I slept on my neck wrong or something, because I can't turn my head to the right without it hurting.
I had
A
a
lot.
problem like that, but now I don't. I don't know why I started saying that. I'm sorry. A problem like that in the middle of the night, but it went away.
Or I'm gonna put a saddle on you with your shirtless and ride you like a horse, and I'm gonna call you Slip Disket.
A saddle?
Yeah.
There's no disc in my neck. Disc are in the
No,
back.
I'm gonna ride on your back. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna hurt your spine. I'm gonna call you Slip Disket.
You're not even 100 pounds, so you're not gonna hurt me.
That's a good point.
exactly 100.
I can with my girlfriend who is ever so slightly heavier than you. I can do the dirty dancing thing and throw her over my head and hold her there and shit. I can do that with you even easier. I can just throw you up over my head.
Wait, we gonna do dirty dancing?
Yeah, we'll do the
So
dirty.
we are
dancing.
gonna go stripping. Oh,
But I
fuck
could
it.
probably launch you into the air like a fucking catapult and have you.
You probably could.
There's no stripping in Dirty Dancing. I don't.
Just like, oh, I'm sorry. I imagine when dirty dancing. I didn't think.
No,
stripping,
it's
so
just
they
a
fuck
title.
that pole
It
with
has
your
nothing to
eyes.
do with stripping.
No, I just know the scene where she runs and he catches her and like holds her up. You know the scene. You know the one.
Yeah.
I mean, I can also easily see you, like me, running towards you, and then you have your arms all trustingly ready to catch me, and the second you have your hands wrapped around my waist, you're going to immediately squeeze tight, fall backwards, and Batista bomb the shit out of me. Or suplex, sorry.
I just catapult launch you. You're already trying to go up over my head. I just like springboard you straight up instead of like catching you. Just like "Hurrah!" and fucking watch you flip through the air a little bit.
I would believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, just go with the inertia. Just fling you around like a little sausage.
Shit, back when I was still just trying to make weight, essentially. You know, because I still wanted to do wrestling. Still didn't make the cut, of course. But we already discussed that in prime time. I had a guy named Lee, right? And he always saw how small and frail I was, and he was like, "Oh shit, bro, I can pick this fucker up." Because that guy was a fucking giant. One hand fucking grabs me over the shoulder and just fucking raises me up over his shoulders. I miss that guy.
Did you feel safe in his big strong arms?
Yeah. I would
He's
say
bad.
if I had a big Goliath like him around, I'm pretty sure most of the bullies would never want to fucking touch me. But unfortunately, he was a senior, so and I came at the end.
Fortunately, he was your bullies.
He was gone within like 2 months. So then after that,
What
I
you
had to.
neglected to mention is that after he picked you up with one arm, he slammed you into a trash can with it.
No, that was a different guy.
What is it with you and dudes who want to pick you up and shit?
I don't know, dude. I don't want them. I don't ever typically want someone to pick me up, but I am never one to just say no. I'm more.
Like, I used to give these
Kinda
guys
get that.
piggyback rides, and now this week we're learning that people used to pick you up.
Well, yeah. Because people
To
always
be
say like, "Oh my
horribly
god, I
fair,
could
it's
probably
more amazing that most guys can pick him up. I think that's what interests me about it. This is like, because it's not like where like I could pick.
It wasn't just
Trevor.
it wasn't just guys. Girls would fucking do it. I think I was just like, I don't know how fucking
Girls would
100
pick you
pounds-
up too?
Yeah, I don't get ever understood it like how lifting a 100-pound man is like a strength test. I guess it was probably interesting. Like, holy shit!
No, it's just more interesting because like I can pick Trevor up, but I have to like use my shoulders and shit, and I have to squat
can
down with you. I can
clear
just,
fucking one
just
hand
use my arms. I
Yeah,
can,
you could
think
literally
straight up like a little child.
you could
I could use my penis.
you could use me as a weapon. You can grab me with one hand around both my ankles and just fling me, and I'll just fucking shoot out straight
Big
out.
do you think my hands are?
Pretty fucking big.
They're not that big.
Okay, maybe you can use my like great
Very
sword.
small, in fact. I have small little tiny hands.
Yeah, Carter's got little tiny baby hands.
Yeah, little tiny baby hands.
Club.
Like the jokes that people make about Donald Trump's tiny hands, I have worse tiny hands. And when I make a fist, I have a little bee stinger of an attack. I have a
Fuck!
missile piercer. I can just stab you with my punches. I have tiny little fists.
I forgot to stop I forgot to start a fucking timer again. You gotta remind me to do this when we start.
No.
I always fucking forget.
Know that in this entire time,
Such a fucking
doing
amateur,
this,
bro.
I will never start.
I'm bleeding out of my leg profusely right now. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I went down to itch something, and now I got blood over my hands, and I can't do anything about it now.
The other day I have my little computer desk and I kick my feet up on the wall to like relax because I don't have like a footrest, and when I bring it down I'll cut it on the desk and then my leg will start bleeding like a long cut, and I'm like, I hope that'll just stop so I don't have to do anything about it.
Well, just like it clots up at the hole where the cut.
Right.
It doesn't
And
run.
then I'll kick my feet up and I'll cut myself in the same exact way. It's like, I don't learn.
Learning isn't fun. It's stupid.
I think learning's fun.
You gonna expand on that? Or you just gonna say it?
Cry about it. Cry, vomit a little bit.
Fucking froth
That's it,
mouth a little bit.
vomit. Yeah, froth at the mouth. He just had like big white fucking.
Dude, I got fucking slammed against the floor buffer and I was frothing out the mouth. People thought I literally something was fucking wrong with me.
You what?
Yeah, no, I had my.
It is. But...
No, I literally. Remember the front of me guy? So at one point we were just sitting at the island or the table, and I wrapped my fucking arms around his neck and like trying to put him in a headlock. It was a very bad headlock. Because
What? Why are you grabbing guys so much?
Because he fucking touches me all the goddamn time.
You're not making it any better, dude.
I know I wasn't. And I learned my lesson after he picked me up, fell backwards, and slammed me on a fucking floor buffer.
Why'd you touch that dude's dick? Dude, he touches my dick all the time. I told him to stop.
Why'd you fuck that man in the ass? He's always touching my ass.
So I put him in a really, really shitty headlock because I wasn't trying to hurt him, and I wanted to let him know, hey, I'm just playing all that.
Shitty headlocks is not a good place to be.
Yeah. Now, he said something. I didn't quite hear it. I'm pretty sure it was along the lines of, I'm going to do this,
Was it like,
that.
take your pants
Are you
off?
ready? I heard the "Are you ready?" and I just said, "Sure." And then he proceeds to fall straight back, slamming me back like head first, tailbone first, onto a floor buffer. The pain was so intense that I literally just sat there and I frothed at the mouth. People across the other tables were looking at me and wondering, "What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that retard?"
He hit you on the head and you reacted with a seizure.
It looked like it. I was perfectly conscious, but just the pain.
Yeah, people who have seizures are sometimes perfectly conscious.
Most of the time they are.
Story about a fighter who had seizures on his way to a hospital, and he felt like he was dying because he was conscious the whole time. He wasn't a UFC fighter; he was an MMA fighter. And Trevor, I forgot to tell you about this because this dude's story is your literal nightmare. He was cutting weight for wrestling, and he had to cut 30 pounds in like a week. And he had a whole plan to do it, and he dehydrated his body, and then he fell over and started having a seizure and foaming at the mouth.
Epic.
On the way to the hospital, he kept falling in and out of complete consciousness, but he was having a seizure the whole time. He would wake up, they would tell him that his organs were shutting down when he would pass out, and that he kept dying over and over again. And he kept doing that in the ambulance. When he got to the hospital, he kept waking up, and they would tell him that his organs kept failing, and he'd pass out again. And then at one point, he woke up in a bag. They had covered him. He was in a fucking bag. And then he said he tried to struggle because he was awake now. He could move. He struggled to move his feet up and move his hands up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he couldn't do it because the bag is zipped. And he's like, "Let me out." There's a nurse there. The nurse said no. The nurse said that he kept fucking having seizures when he woke up because he was panicking. She didn't let him out of the bag right away. His name is Tyrell Fortune.
Why would they put him in a bag though?
The bag seems. I thought it was like
I don't know.
bag.
They just like strap him to the bed.
He kept flatlining. I guess they just said he was gonna die. Maybe they were trying to keep him from panicking, but they put him in a bag. Can you imagine if you woke up in a bag in the hospital and you said, "Let me out," and the first person you heard said no?
I could imagine.
Oh fuck, dude! I would fucking start doing that Kill Bill
The
scene. where he wakes
police
in a
had to
coffin
come
and
let
just
him out
start
of the
going
bag.
fuck.
And that's why I'm not an organ donor.
Yeah, Trevor is afraid of
Dying.
not actually being dead, but being pronounced dead, right?
Yeah, I'm
Something along those lines.
fall asleep pronounced dead.
Yeah, this is what happened to Tyrell. He was pronounced dead. They put him in a fucking bag.
Yeah. And then as soon as that happens, they're gonna start. You got like 30 seconds to get all my shit out of there before it rots. That's not true. It's more than 30 seconds, but
It's just, it is terrifying. I can't imagine it, because he remembered when he woke up in a bag that they were like, "You keep dying," and he wakes up and he's in a bag and they won't let him out.
We don't know how to say, man. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do for you. But I'm still alive. No, you're not. Just go back.
Yeah, you keep freaking out. You keep having seizures.
Just lie the fuck down and die.
I'm sorry. I'm talking now.
did he sue them?
He should have.
I would
It's like
have.
the fucking scene. Fuck that. That's the only scene that sticks to me in Futurama. She's like, he's far too long gone. And fucking drapes
Nobody
and he's
was
like,
there
hey,
with
I'm
him to
still
kill
alive.
them.
I'm sorry. Who's the doctor here? Fucking.
I don't know
You
what's
leave
going
in the
on
hospital
anymore.
and it's like, yeah, they put me in a bag and pronounced me dead. And when I asked to be let out because I was alive, they didn't let me. Okay, I'm gonna go back in there and kill all of them.
Well, please let me live. No.
Going in there John Wick style.
Tyrell Fortune. It's an article on ESPN. If you guys want to read it.
I don't think there's
won't,
any fucking way, Trev, that you're gonna walk into fucking county hospital with I don't know, let's go with a fucking Deagle 8 clips and just start perfectly popping fuckers in the upper chest area and then the head.
Of course I'm not, because I'm not fucking mentally deranged.
John Wick.
Yeah, but does John Wick just kill like hospital staff? Doesn't he kill
No,
bad people?
he kills bad guys, and bad guys
Yeah.
only.
Bad people in hospitals.
Yeah, but John Wick has like a type of person that he normally goes after. And,
Yeah, he goes after bad dudes.
And Doctor mistreatments, whatever it's called, probably not. Doesn't fit the
Unless they did
The
it
aesthetic.
to him.
malpractice. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, unless they did it to him on purpose,
That's
then
true.
he'd go after him.
Maybe they were trying to
But-
stitch up his dog and they didn't do it.
There's always a bigger story. It's like
Yeah.
they
Shit, I'd
they
fucking
perform
do that
malpractice
after what happened.
because he's
I'd say-
friends with the main enemy guy, and that's how John Wick gets to him.
And then pops him with the fucking head. Dude, I'd fucking do that, dude. I took two of my favorite animals.
Calm down a little bit.
My best friends. Took them to the fucking animal hospital. I'm not going to disclose the name as to point any.
They're taking him to the
form
pet
out.
cemetery.
I'm not fucking pet cemetery. I'm not gonna bring them fucking back to life, dude. I know
That's
it's
what we
better
should
than-
do, Trevor. If you ever actually die, I'm going to take you to pet cemetery. So
What,
you
you're gonna take them to
be alive
Wendigo?
again.
Does it work on humans?
American burial ground.
I think it does. I think that was part of the movie.
Mateo,
Yeah,
does it work on humans? You know about that culture.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't have a Native American burial ground in my area.
That's not what I
I
was
live
asking.
on a burial
I was asking, is that
What?
true?
Really? You live on a Native American reservation, but they don't have any burial ground?
Not near me, no. That would be fucking stupid.
They wouldn't tell him that. They don't
They
trust him
wouldn't
with that
tell me, really?
information.
Oh, okay.
It's too sensitive. Only the top brass
Sure.
know about that.
Only the top.
I would
fucking-
assume it's somewhere in the land, but it's somewhere probably.
Well, it's not in the
Here.
fucking sea.
I know. Oh yeah. Or in the air and fire and fucking else are listing elements. No. I assume it's probably somewhere in the area, but obviously I have no need for this information. They have no reason to give out this information. If we're getting buried, we're going to a regular cemetery.
You guys ever hear about those Mongolian sky burials? Or the
I'm sorry,
Himalayan
what?
sky burials, maybe?
What, do they strap you to balloons and let you float down?
What they do is that they'll do some preparations on a body, but then they'll put it on a very high peak and they'll put your dead body out there for vultures to come and eat you. Because the vultures there will come and eat you like completely clean after hours. They'll pick your bones clean and then they'll go up into the sky and it's a sky burial.
I don't know, just strap me to a balloon and then have that shit go into a blaze.
Where would it
Unfortunately,
Where would it get
I
on
can't
fire
light
at?
myself on- I can't light myself on fire and let myself float down the Hudson River. I can't do the Viking burial. So
So
Viking burial.
you're
I
gonna
can't.
strap to a. Where are you gonna catch on fire on the balloon?
I don't know. Break some explosives. Surprise me.
Then what's the point of the balloon? Because it's just gonna fucking
I'm
explode
gonna go-
too.
Yeah. I'm gonna go up, and then I get right there.
I wanna be put into a little like evasive rocket with like fucking chaff flares, and then I want to be shot across like the Nevada desert, and I want F-35s to try to shoot me down. It's like a modern day Viking burial. Like, you gotta catch me first. Like,
You gotta catch me first.
and it like does all these maneuvers and everything. It's like AI, and it shoots out the little like flares so the missiles can't hit me.
You're just really trying to fuck with somebody.
Just make it hard, yeah. Just get.
Yeah,
just
it's just what am I imagining like a fucking I don't know Acme rocket and you're just inside?
Pretty
Or
much,
are you
yeah. Pretty much
an
exactly.
and just the corpse just flailing around inside.
Yeah.
Just making all these.
Yeah,
sounds and
don't
just-
secure the body down. Just let me flop around and fucking get decimated inside of a fucking fast-moving rocket.
Now, should the corpse be fresh so they think that they've killed it, or should I let it like?
No,
rot?
they know I'm dead. It's a Viking burial. It's just like modern day. It's just
So,
you gotta instead of
fighters are
shooting an arrow that burns a ship, you gotta shoot a missile that takes me down.
So you're telling me that these fighters are aware that there is a corpse
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
rocket,
they know. They got
and they're
it.
gonna
Training
use-
for them.
How would they
You
not
got
be
pilots
aware?
in the ship. You gotta shoot. Yeah, they'll chase me down. They'll shoot me down.
and you think they're gonna waste rockets?
And if they don't, then get me to escape velocity straight.
That's one expensive
I'll
fuel.
escape
because
forever.
I'll tell you, military ordnance is not. It ain't cheap.
I want to be weekend at Bernie's.
That would be fun. Yeah, yeah.
You stick me in the toilet at Denny's. I'll be comfortable with that. You can set me alight and let me down float on the Hudson River, or you could just stick my corpse in your local Denny's.
Do you have a connection to the Hudson?
Do I have a connection to the Hudson River? Fuck
You've
no.
mentioned it like 3 times already.
We're the only place I can think of.
It's the only river you can think of.
That's the valley. I don't know. You wouldn't.
Because at least it's a river. If I
Okay.
just try and like go to my local beach and then just put myself in a box and let it, the waves are just gonna keep pushing me back to shore. I'm gonna keep going back on shore. I can't.
Fill me with poison and put me on the Nile and let a bunch of crocodiles eat me and then have them all float up dead. And I'll get a body count of crocodiles as my last wish because I hate them so much.
That'll be like a humanitarian type of thing.
Joke's on you.
Oh yeah, that's true. They don't want me
The
to
African villages would like
That's true,
fucking
yeah.
Yeah, they would kick our ass.
white savior.
No white savior. Come on.
He's ridding the river of crocodiles.
I mean, isn't the fucking Nile filled with like fucking millions of the fucking
I
things?
think it's
Even if I
got, it's like
10.
it's got fucking
I'd be more
crocodiles
worried
and
about the
caiman.
hippos.
Yeah.
Caiman
the
are much
caimans
worse.
fucking disgusting. Yeah, the Nile
Because-
crocodiles and then the fucking caimans.
I think caiman are like they're like a little bit smaller, but they're like faster and more
Are they?
aggressive.
Okay. I had it wrong. I thought the caimans were bigger, but the Nile crocodiles.
Well, Nile crocodiles are fucking huge.
Yeah. Yeah, those things are disgustingly huge. They terrify me. I saw a video just the other day of a dude who was fishing. He was on a little boat and he was in the fucking Nile and he used the end of his fishing pole to splash the water, and a big fucking crocodile just like appears in the water and swims by. I was like, dude, what the fuck?
It's
You
just-
can't get me over that water. That's terrifying.
no, you can't get me in a little boat like that ever in any
Little
form of
dinghy?
water.
You want a little ding?
I remember like senior year, a bunch of friends wanted to buy fucking canoes and kayaks. And they wanted to go like fishing in them, and I was like, "Fuck you retards! You guys are gonna go die."
I'll go canoeing around like the small little like fucking Spoon River and shit that we have around.
I'm
here,
not getting
but
in a canoe
like
ever.
I don't want to go to like a major fucking like big river system that has fucking no predators in it like that.
I'm not getting in a canoe whatsoever. I'll get in a kayak, not a canoe.
I'd probably get kayak too. Yeah.
Canoes are so easily tipped over.
It's like they're built to tip over. It's
Mhm.
ridiculous.
Yeah, you're supposed to get barrel rolls.
My brother has kayaks and those things are so nice.
hmm
I would not want to do it on the Catawba River, dude. 'cause,
I
dude,
want to get.
it's-
I want to get a paddle boat.
I can't ever tell how that does.
Paddle boats are cute.
That's not what I would call them, but yeah.
I would never
I mean,
do that.
it's just a little kicky paddle thing.
No,
Yeah, it's a boat that you use to paddle. Yeah,
Yeah.
a paddle
that's
boat.
cute. That's cool.
Why is it cute?
I don't know what you want me to say because usually those are like a date. It's like you get a little paddle boat.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use it to go like whitewater rafting.
I'm on the shore like you're doing great, and you're like backwards, like trying to like kick in the right direction. It's like Your fucking thing is like bashing off the rocks.
Me and my
Got your helmet and vest on.
me and my cousin, we went to there was like a family 4th of July party, and they had this big ass lake, and they were like, "You guys take the paddle boat out, go have some fun." We got like halfway across the lake, and the paddle boat broke,
Oh god.
so you couldn't paddle it. So we had to sit there and paddle all the way back with our fucking hands. And he didn't really understand how paddling worked at the time, which he should have, because he was older than me. And we were both old enough to know how to do it. So he was just taking his hand and he was swiping as fast as he could. If you're paddling faster than the other guy, you're just gonna turn. So we spent a good 30 minutes spinning in a circle. As I'm telling him, you have to go the same pace I'm going. You paddle, I paddle, don't fuck you. It took us like an hour and a half to get back. I was so upset about it. I was
I
pissed.
want to be the third guy, like just going down the rapids. I just sit in the back of the boat. I'm not doing any of the rowing. They're just freaking out, trying to decide everything. Kind of similar like that. I want 2 people just inconcisely, just one
If
guy.
you're
just
whitewater rafting and you're not doing nothing, you're out of the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will stand up and throw you the
I just
fuck
wanna
out.
sit there with, I'm the snacks guy.
You
I'm the
gotta
guy who
do a
gets
little
snacks
work.
and
No,
refreshments.
everybody in that boat
Food.
has a paddle, and they better be fucking doing some shit.
Everybody has to work, and it's normally more than 3 people.
I will sit there and I will accept my fate and I will just sing that one.
I will jam the oar
Yeah,
through your
song
fucking
from
head.
I'll jam your fucking in the water. If you get hit by a rock.
That's not what I said at all.
We're all gonna
I'm gonna
fucking die.
bludgeon you with the oar, and you're gonna fall out of the boat, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it at all.
You're not gonna feel bad about spilling red blood in the sea?
No, because you're asking for it.
I'm the one providing you refreshments. And the umbrellas and the water bottles.
Hey, you know what we can use to provide refreshments? A fucking bag or a cooler.
Yeah, well maybe you want a hand to spoon feed you.
No,
Nope.
we want you to.
No,
help
we
us
want you to
not steer into the
fucking row.
rocks.
I will spoon feed you. I will be like Mama
Gonna
Bird.
need
I
you
will
to
personally
do something.
squeeze the Capri Sun in my down my fucking throat and then proceed up.
Right near yours. Right near yours.
You won't make it that far. As soon as you don't have a paddle, you're done. As
So
soon
you just wait in the boat.
Yeah.
I just want to. Yeah.
Yeah, in the back of the boat where we least need it.
Yeah.
Fucking I was whitewater rafting is an option for me when I do go to Minnesota. It's a thing that I can do.
Don't do it.
Probably not gonna do
Yeah,
it.
bad and burning tires.
Probably not gonna do it, but
I highly suggest you don't.
like, do you want to white? 2 of the options are like, or there's 3 options. Like, do you want to go fishing? And I was like, I'm not going to Minnesota just to fish. And then it was like, do you want to go whitewater rafting, or do you just want to float down the river? I kind of just want to float.
Shit, that's what we used to do.
Because like the whitewater rafting is going down the river, but with the option of fucking up and potentially drowning to death.
You got a life jacket on.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah.
We never went life jacking. I
Until you get scooped up by a bear.
Just like a little salmon, just waiting on the rocks.
more afraid of the snakes.
Can you imagine you're rafting and a fucking bear is legitimately trying to eat fish and you have to pass him?
Just hey, buddy.
I
God,
have
help
a horrible fear of snakes. But if there comes a situation where I have to go, there might be a snake in these waters, but there's definitely a bear over there, I'm rolling the dice on the snake.
Are you gonna throw a D20
I'm
in?
terrified
Roll
of
for
bears.
initiative.
Bear beats snake 1,000,000 times to 1.
It's fucking. I don't
Terrible.
give a shit. Fucking just pass by a bear, just fucking sitting there. It's just hi. No, he
But
wasn't.
see, if you're with us, you can talk to him.
Did you? Yeah, it's a good point. He's a druid class by nature.
Just hey, Yogi. Oh shit! Now they're everywhere.
Yeah, that bit was worth it.
Yeah.
It was. I'm gonna clean it up.
President of the United States just tweeted China.
China, and that's
Wait,
it.
you tell me I can tweet
China
the
all
country itself?
No. He just tweeted the word China, all caps with an exclamation point. That's it.
What
That's
does
the
that
whole
even mean?
tweet.
So
China.
last
We'll
night,
find out.
Last night he's tweeted about open firing on American citizens.
Yeah,
And now
he
this is
called those
China.
riot thugs. and
Thugs, all caps.
interesting and interesting energy he had with the particular tweet.
Yeah, I wasn't vibing with it. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I
No,
wasn't
bro, they be
vibing with it
grooving.
either.
If he was trying to, if people thought he wasn't racist before.
Yeah. It just when the looting starts, when the looting starts, the shooting starts. That's what he tweeted, right?
Yeah, when he says when the
I was
looting
flagged by
starts.
Twitter, by the way, for encouraging violence. It's not up.
I don't give a fuck about.
I forgot
what.
what I already forgot what he said.
Robbing. I'm
I'm
not gonna say shoot.
The important part to me was that he said when the looting starts, the shooting starts, and that was insane. That was like, because it's just not like it's not something you'd expect to see from the president. It's something you'd expect to see from like Rush Limbaugh on the radio, or like Alex Jones
Rush Limbaugh.
talk show, or other people who have smaller platforms.
The National Guard's already there.
That's
Where
cool.
was our National Guard?
I bet that'll
My
de-escalate
family
it.
story got broken into twice. First time they weren't targeting us. They were just targeting.
Oh, dude, the tweet's down now. Twitter
That's what
Twitter removed it.
I literally just said that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, you fuck.
Sorry, I
This
was
is
reading. I
encouraging
wasn't paying
violence
attention.
Or graphic content. Yeah, he's having a little bit of a war with Twitter, and he's trying to say what Twitter can and can't allow on their private website. I don't think this is a winning side that he's going to come into, because he wants to
No.
revoke Article 230, which gives them the right to do that, which is very interesting, because roughly 4 or 5 days ago, more conservative people were touting how a private business should be allowed to do those things. And now that it has directly affected the president, not many conservatives want that to be a thing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very interesting way it shifted quickly.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Very weird how I can get that they can monetize what they want and what they don't want on said and done on their website. I can agree with that. Yeah. But the only time is when it just becomes hypocrisy at that point is when it's not okay.
Yeah.
Like Trevor's racist Twitter.
Trevor's incredibly racist Twitter.
No,
And your
it's not.
white nationalism, Mateo. You would
I
be
don't have white nationalism. I said one phrase.
platformed for your beliefs.
I said one phrase where I said just replace any insult towards whites and just replace the word.
We had
white.
a long argument about it. It wasn't
You
one
get
phrase.
fucked.
But you're definitely the racist one here, not me.
No, you're the racist one.
No,
You have said the N-word more than I've been
Listen.
called the N-word.
I am an ally. Okay?
You're not, no.
Yes, I am. I'll prove it this week.
You're the most hillbilly hick-looking motherfucker I've ever seen.
No.
You do. I get what Mateo's saying on that part. You look like.
Just switch out the Audi. Was it Adidas? I'm sorry. I don't know.
Adidas.
I said Audi. Yeah. Switch out the Adidas with some camo and shit like that. I don't know. Put some shit
Right.
back up and I don't know. A rifle, or any sort of gun across your back. I can
doing
hear.
it right now?
I can hear the N-word. I can hear it.
What, Carter?
You have dip right now? Are you chewing dip right
No.
now? Oh, okay. I thought I saw you.
Uh-uh.
I saw you had like the tongue like pushed out, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
But you do that a lot, and it sets off some weird vibes because you're very much not a hillbilly hick.
At all.
You chew.
I hate him.
Yeah, me too.
I have said it
absolutely.
before. I like shit in my mouth. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I have to, like, I don't know what it is. I have to have something in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
It's, yeah. It sounds gay as hell.
Say more. Say more.
More. And more.
Because if it's not that, I'm chewing on, like, a fucking bottle cap or some shit. And I'll choke on that, so... Obviously, the more healthy choice is chewing tobacco. That's not gonna bite me in the ass anytime.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
I think I'm gonna try, like, nicotine gum.
Yeah, that'd be better.
Because nicotine's good for you.
And it
To an
doesn't
extent.
potentially continuously rot your teeth and gums.
What, nicotine?
Just- No, just nicotine gum. As opposed to tobacco, which
Yeah.
is super not good for the gums. At
Well,
least
as-
from what I understand.
As
I don't
long as
know.
you brush your teeth, you're
Don't
fine.
stain your teeth, but
That's true.
Gotta keep them pearly whites
I'm more
pearly.
worried about their voice. As long as I keep their fucking mouth shut, I don't give a fuck. But the second they speak and I hear,
That's a smoker.
fucking yeah.
Yeah, it's a smoker. He's not
I-
swallowing the dip.
No,
Not all-
you want to
not all
Yeah, we can recreate a scene from.
I fucking
Sure.
eat. I eat
I
the
was gonna
dip.
say, I'm sure it's happened a couple of times.
I eat the dip.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet money that Trevor has at one point swallowed dip.
Oh yeah, many times.
And did you? How did that turn out?
Usually it's with throwing up.
Yeah. You got that big chief chewing tobacco, don't you?
That's pretty good. Yeah, it's not called Big Chief though. It's called Red Man. It's
Yeah.
Red Man. It's good shit.
For native red.
It's whole leaf. It's better for you. We used to do it in baseball until the school found out.
So wait, they just thought it wasn't Big League Chew, where you were just sticking a strip of gun in your mouth. Instead, you were just sticking tobacco and then hitting that good. Wait, you were a pitcher, were you?
I was a pitcher at one time, yes.
Ah. How did that go?
I thought I was pretty good. I got one no hitter, so I'm pretty proud of that. We were also like 14, so I don't know how much that accounts for. But I was a prime athlete. That's what I'm saying.
Your titties tell another story.
My titties,
Your titties.
I could still kill you easily.
I know you could. With the proper firearm,
Carter's
I
gonna
as
find
well.
out tomorrow what
shit,
shape
that's
I
right.
am.
Oh shit, that's right. Because we're all fucking everybody's putting a Deadpool now. Carter's got himself. Why?
No, Trevor's talking about something else. You're talking
Yeah.
about D&D.
Yeah, but he said tomorrow.
No,
someone's
me
gonna die.
and Carter actually get to see each other tomorrow for the first time
Yeah.
in pretty much this whole year. So,
Oh really? First
Yeah.
time this whole year.
well, I mean,
No,
since
roughly like
fucking what? The end of February?
February.
First week of March, probably.
Which is
Yeah.
unlike us because normally when there are fight events, we will get together and drink and watch them. However, there haven't really been fight events either. There've been a couple though. Usually there's boxing or the UFC or Bellator to watch.
But I
Yeah,
got the fucking best legs in the motherfucking game.
I don't.
Carter's gonna see tomorrow. My legs, I'd fuck my legs.
I anticipate. Please wear not skinny jeans.
Yeah. Okay. Why
No,
are
I'm
you
not. I'm wearing
exposing
shorts.
Your whole fucking legs.
Cause my legs are fucking sexy, dude.
Shit, are you gonna wear like those fucking? Fuck. There's a term for these types of shorts. Where they're right up so high that you can just see the pocket lining, and then half of your butt cheeks are just purely exposed. And
They're called booty shorts.
Yeah, if I look hard enough, I can pretty much see your asshole.
No,
I
No.
can see your asshole.
that part is not true.
Your
Unless
testicles
I
pop
move
out.
it. Yeah, well, I can do that with anything. I can do that with these shorts. I have one right now.
Yeah, that's because you have a fucking
Nuts and
hole.
cock are out. All I do
I'm
is
good.
move the short leg.
Ever since we started the stream, my penis has been out. What about you, Carter? You joined the club?
No.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
he
oh.
doesn't have a fucking cam, so he could be fully naked.
That's a good point.
Yeah, he
I
could be fully naked.
He
can
could
lie to you.
he could be wearing a strap on right now, and no one would know.
Honestly, I would never. I'm more embarrassed to show my bare chest than I am to show my cock and balls.
I've never been embarrassed to get
I will
naked.
streak. I could streak, but I will never. I will have like a fucking wrap around here, a thick one too.
Why would I have a strap on? I already have a penis.
I don't know, just 'cause like it's fun.
Double dick.
It's just fun. It's just
Fun.
Yeah, I don't judge. Maybe you put it on backwards, so the dick
Oh.
part is by your ass.
That's true. Yeah. So you'd have two women.
So you could
know
you could
I was
fuck
thinking of that.
two bitches, one in the front, one in the back.
like,
Yeah.
As you thrust and you pull back, you essentially just.
We may have invented.
I don't want to
a
go
here,
into
gentlemen.
detail of it, but you already know.
We may have started a new thing.
This 100% has already existed.
Yeah, that's a good point.
There's no way it hasn't existed yet.
I mean, apparently there are already sex movies where the only thing that changes is that you replace the guy specifically must be black. I don't know why that's the thing, but
Look at the
Remember
little
that-
dildo Andre has. Look at it. Look at the tiny little thing he puts in his butt.
Is that a Harry Potter wand?
no,
What is that?
it's a Wi-Fi antenna.
Why is it so big? I know
I
you.
don't.
I know what you use that for. Yeah, you do.
Dude, there's too much receipt line.
You stick that right up your ass.
Why is it so big? So I can get a good enough connection through these paper-thin walls.
Your teepee?
What now? This is big? I thought this was normal.
No,
The
that's
one that had,
that's
like,
huge.
smoothies.
That's
fucking
huge.
That or I'm just really, really small.
When you put it inside you.
No, I don't think I would.
I think you do. Definitely put that inside you.
No, I don't think I would.
So, what's your opinion on this, Carter? You know how like you can't like call things gay? 'Cause it's not right. Can you still call like gay things gay?
No.
Probably not, and it's very, very based on.
I mean, at that point, you're basically saying the truth. Like, if you see a man fucking another man, well, that's gay. No shit, it's gay. It's the definition. It's a man fucking another man. But then it's another thing where you say, oh, it's some faggot shit.
If you see a flamboyantly dressed man drinking a little martini,
Brightly colored drink.
yeah, brightly colored fruity drink with a little straw umbrella, can you be like, well, that's gay, even if you don't have proof that?
Is
it's
he on
gay?
roller skates and then he has his shirt written on a white background with pink?
I don't know. This is adding
First
weird
of all.
stuff. I don't know.
Saying dick.
Have-
At that
how-
point, that might be.
happen to you before you can call it gay.
I've been in Florida, dude. I've seen some really weird shit.
Like, if he's doing that and I call him gay, it's offensive. But if he drops to his knees and starts sucking dick, and I'm like, well, that's gay. That's fine. Like, good.
Just like regular shit though. Like, what if you see like a really gay movie and you're like, that was gay?
Yeah, I do that all. I do that all the time.
Yeah, we do
Okay.
it all the time, and part of me is like, I should probably stop saying this shit, but I'm
I
also
like-
like, why? Why would I
like
stop?
Bridges' interpretation of it. Like, you can be gay, just don't be a fucking faggot. Like, it's don't be a faggot. Get down on your knees and suck that dick.
That's a Louis C.K. bit.
UCK.
Oh, really? Oh, so Bridge
Yeah.
lied to me then. I thought he was originally.
That's
funny,
100%
never
of the Louis C.K. bit.
Yeah.
mind. Here I was holding the same as the comedian.
Joe Rogan has a bit where he's talking about he's like, you can love gay things. He's like, he has this long bit about it, but he ends it with, and my cats are fluffy and I love them. Or he's like, I love my cats and they're fluffy, which is gay. And it's like, it's something like that.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
But
You
yeah, I don't see like a problem with it. But also, I'm not
Yeah.
a part of that group, so I don't know. I'm still gonna do it. So
Yeah, that's true. Or
it's just in the private of my own home.
yeah, just not to the disenfranchisement of any
Yeah.
member of the LGBTQ community.
It's not like I'm like gonna call any gay person like.
Yeah, that's
gay,
what I mean.
Unless
It's
like
like
they
we-
like want me to.
It's like the least amount that we use the actual word gay for is
Yeah.
actual homosexual things. Like,
Mhm.
it's just for other silly shit that doesn't matter.
It's like some dumb shit happens in a movie where it's like it's like a happy ending
Yeah.
kind of thing. It doesn't really make much sense. It's just like, oh, that was fucking gay. That's all it's used for. And I don't.
So, you feeling all right, buddy?
Yeah, what?
He's thinking about high school again.
You fucking you look like you're having horrible flashbacks for a minute.
Maybe I might be thinking about guerrilla warfare.
He's thinking about when he was
Feel
called
the
gay in
time
high
fall.
school,
Just thinking about being called gay in high school. That's what I was thinking.
which I think everybody in high school
No,
was
I
called
called-
gay at one point.
Oh no, I
That's-
was called faggot.
Yeah, we all were.
Yeah.
I was
everybody-
called a faggot for like 4 years because I
Hey,
liked
word.
art.
Weirdest fucking thing.
Think of a derogatory term. Everybody's been called that at some
Yeah.
point or another.
Yeah. But like the weirdest thing, like, do you just like have like people who know you and then they do that and like they know who you are and like, oh yeah, that's faggot. But then just to have a random stranger like go up to you and then just go up to like, hey, you're a faggot. That was like the weirdest thing for me, dude.
I mean,
little kid fucking swam up to me in the middle while I was in the deep part of the like just nearly drifting out to sea.
Yeah, kids are cruel, man. You can't
Yeah,
let
he
it dig.
fucking walks up to me because I had beautiful purple dyed hair. Called me a faggot.
You kind of deserved
Okay,
it.
you know what?
I
Right hair. You know what?
I probably wouldn't have called you a faggot, but I definitely would have been like, "Are you fucking gay, dude?"
Yeah, it's gay. The purple hair, while probably looks nice.
Weird thing, that was his first question. His first question was, "Am I gay?" And I said no, and then he fucking said,
Dude,
then
kids
he-
are cruel. You're letting
That's
them win. by
that's
bringing
just
it up.
funny.
You're letting them win.
I didn't. I tried to ignore him, but like every time him and his friends like swim past me, or just try like I tried to just swim further down the beach, and then they would just like follow,
Head.
and they would just keep calling out to me that I'm a faggot. My
You know what you
sister was there,
do?
she was like,
You drown those kids.
You drown him.
I was thinking about straight up just stomping this fucker in his fucking neck because I was gonna catch him on the beach, and it was like perfect time. He's just crouched down. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I'm thinking of just, I have it easily. Probably the same weight, but I have the advantage here. I have the high ground.
Rolling thunder suplex into the ocean.
I could stomp this fucker's neck right now. And I really did think about it. But I'm like, he's just a kid. So I just did the responsible thing, just told his parents, and god damn did he get chewed the fuck out.
Oh, you're a bitch.
That was
Wow,
that was
dude,
still
you're a
more
fucking
satisfying.
tattletale.
Wow, look at little tattletale.
I'm not gonna
Wow,
be a
dude,
fucking kid.
You
I
are a
was almost an
faggot.
adult. He was
Leave
still-
the kid. Leave him alone. He's a kid. He's doing stupid shit. Kids pick their
Exactly.
ass and stuff. Kids are weird. They suck.
I know they suck. So I just said, you know what? I mean, I had the options of, well, I'm pretty much turning an adult. I don't know how young this kid is. There's probably a chance I'm
Dude,
getting
the
a situation with
options,
handcuffs.
getting the kid is never in the list of options at any age. It's not within like there's this or this. You should have just left the kid. You should have just left the situation.
Left the situation. I tried to leave the situation. I just explained that I was trying to.
Oh,
swim
and
away.
then he did what a kid did, and he
Yeah,
followed you.
Yeah. You know how hard it is to just
Gotta be
kind
better
of
than the
swim up
children.
and down the fucking beach and have him still fucking follow you? The only way of stopping this is to go. That's obviously he's not going to listen to me. So I went to his parents.
No,
His
dude, you
parents
make
told
him pay
off, and
for
I never
it.
saw him again.
You beat that ass.
No.
So wait, there is no. So Carter says there's no option of absolutely kicking his fucking teeth in, but then Trev says,
Put a little angel and devil on your shoulder. Trevor's got
Listen,
a little tiny
listen.
pitchfork. Little
If
cutie.
nobody sees it except for you and the kid, who are they gonna believe?
I mean, to
The
be
little
fair,
kid
we
or you?
were- Trevor actually does have straight on this because where we were, there was nobody literally around. People were packing
Well,
up.
there you go. You should have just
Dude,
committed murder.
you just
right?
no.
No, whoa. Now you wait. So he's saying kick his ass. You say don't touch the kid. Now you're saying straight up murder him.
No,
Saying, well, you
No,
should
but
have done. You grabbed him by the back of the head, shoved his head into the sand, and
And
just
just hold
like
it there?
and just fucking.
You're an ostrich now, motherfucker.
You like
Drown.
digging for crabs, you little piece of shit.
No. There's one point, and luckily I was just like, I was lucky that my stepdad was there, and he was like he was taking his niece out, and they were just going in the water, sitting there, and he's straight up blatantly hearing this kid just repeatedly just berate me with faggot. It after a while it starts cutting a little deeper with every strike, and I'm thinking, you want to help me here, buddy?
Your stepdad comes over, and is like, you calling him a faggot? Well, I'm a faggot. You gonna call me a faggot?
No.
He whips out his cock and starts jerking off.
No, I don't remember what it
Who's
was.
a
I just
faggot
kinda
now?
left him there and just
Hmm?
proceeded to swim the fuck away. That whole situation was a fucking mess, but it just always baffled me. It was like, what the fuck did I do to you? I just never
It's
did.
amazing how much you're struggling with this scenario right now.
I mean, it wasn't. It's like one of many because it kind of just it follows the same trend as like every other time I've been bullied. I don't know what I did to these people. I never did. There was a fucking. I think I told you about it when I was in 3rd grade. There was a 5th grade chick. I'm gonna give her some random fucking name like Bailey.
You
or some
got
shit like
bullied
that.
by a chick?
She beat the shit out of me. I swear to fucking God. Everywhere on the bus, I got off the bus with scratch marks on my fucking cheek and black eyes. And one day, my fucking mother saw it and like actually took time to actually take time out of her busy schedule and look at me and realize, yeah, you know what? That I wasn't there before. Fucking takes pictures. I'm confused sitting here like, why are you taking pictures? I don't notice anything. I haven't looked in the mirror yet. Turns out she let the fucking wicked fucking shiner and bruises on like down here all the way down. Apparently there was more under the. She told me to take my shirt off. She found more, of course, and she was only suspended for like about a week. After that, right back to it. Same, and I don't fucking know what I did to her. I'll never know.
It's pretty simple, man.
Is it 'cause
They're
I'm small?
kids. They're
I
gonna
was
do
also a
shit.
kid. I was more of a kid than her.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to do anything. Some people are just fucking terrible, and all kids are
I get
awful.
that.
I used to fucking belittle Carter every single day before we were friends.
And then yeah, miraculously, it's
And he
Carter-
never
it-
did anything to me. I
It
just
all turned around when Carter just said, "I should just stop being a poopy pants baby." And then next thing you know, you guys are like the best friend, and I just spilled
No,
water.
I was upset with him the whole time. I was being
You
like,
were.
dude, shut up. Like, he wouldn't go anywhere.
that's like the worst response you can have.
And then he had just a self-revelation of, "I'm just being a poopy pants baby," and then just decided to just go along with it. And now here we are.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't make Trevor not a shit-talking bitch. It just makes me on his team, so he's no longer a shit-talking bitch to me specifically.
I think he-
are true.
I think he like one day like I don't know. I sat next to him in some class because we had a mutual friend, and I didn't want to sit by myself, so I sat with them. And I think Carter noticed that I did that shit to everybody.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that time you pretended to be a chick for God knows how many months.
I don't. It was like maybe 1 or 2. 1 or 2 months.
I still commend you for that level of commitment.
Yeah, dude, I commit.
You commit.
But let's not talk about that.
Any more specifics?
No.
Trevor might have lied to you again.
No, I didn't.
No,
I never lied to him about
It was
anything.
way too many fucking details that he's explained to me on a plethora of times, and everything was still there. If he was lying, there would have been like some pretty big fucking holes that I can point out.
Okay.
I'm not gonna explain any
He's not
details
going.
because I wasn't in on it on my own, and the other person, I don't want to give any credit to anything because I hate him. I will not talk about him on this platform.
All right. Then.
But I could tell you personally about it, Carter.
But no,
You already know the story, I'm pretty sure. There's no way you don't know this.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I thought Mateo said that you would fake being a chick to catfish me, and I was like,
No, not you. No.
No, not you.
That's what I was confused about. I was like, I don't remember a time in my life where that could have been possible. I see now. I see. Okay, yes, I do remember.
You remember your girlfriend? Psych.
You in a wig.
Sabrina?
Oh,
That's him too.
no!
Bro, what you should do is
I'm a contortionist, and you've been contortion fooled. I didn't know where that was going.
Carter, where's Sabrina? Where's Sabrina right now?
Well, she's not here, that's for sure.
Where's Trev?
He's right there.
You've never
When she comes
seen.
back, where's Trev gonna be?
You've never seen them both in the
Not
same
here.
room.
You know what's weirder about that is that I texted my girlfriend and told her to come over at a time when this was going to be over.
Hmm.
So as soon as we get done here, she's going to be here.
You better make sure we're Trev.
I like that hat.
My hat? Did
Yeah,
you see
I like
it?
it a lot.
I
Yeah.
can't even turn all the way around because I got this stupid
He doesn't
fucking
even see, man. He's got that name brand.
name brand, baby.
Reebok with the strap.
I'm a shill. Sponsor
The
us.
adjuster.
I'll whore out for some money.
I will do anything.
I'll try to sell this show to Netflix.
I'll try to sell it to other people. I don't even give
You know, like Spotify is like trying to get like they bought Joe Rogan and shit. Well, they licensed it for a year.
Yeah. So at the end
So-
of the year, at the end of this year, yeah, he's
Mhm.
gonna have a show on Spotify. It's interesting.
Like let's. I'm gonna try and build this up to sell it to Netflix. So hopefully they'll take. I don't know how to negotiate that well, so we'll see how it goes. It's just who I don't think this would not even be watched on Netflix, probably.
I really want to, just going back to the UFC hat, I want to buy ONE FC merchandise, but I can't because their website won't recognize any of the credit cards I give them as legitimate. So I just straight up can't purchase anything from them.
They're doing you a favor.
They're doing a cool thing with they're doing like these little stay-at-home kits, and it has some ridiculous shit in it. It has like this coffee from Brazil and shit, this roasted, all the shit. It has like charcoal soap and then fucking.
Oh shit! Did they just say like this fighter uses this, and this is why you should use that?
Yeah, kind of a little bit. It's like this is like something like, yeah, use this for your time at home, and it's like this is what other fighters are recommending. But the thing about it is that it's like, oh, if you get this pack for $50, you get fucking a $30 shirt with it for free. I was like,
Shit,
I want a
what
shirt,
fucking-
but I never want to fucking pay for one of your shirts.
Dude.
But if I get for close to the same fucking price, I'll get a fucking shirt and all this shit.
Okay, what type of condom does Joe Rogan use?
YouTube
think-
gave me a free Google Mini Nest yesterday.
They did the same exact thing to me.
Did
I
you
already
order
ordered
it?
Yeah,
I didn't
it's on
want
its
to.
way.
I
It'll be
need.
here
I
the
still need to
11th.
order mine. I haven't filled it out yet.
I
Hopefully, it's
think
still
it's
there.
a new thing for people who have. Do you have YouTube Premium?
Yeah,
Yeah. My girlfriend got one months ago for having a Spotify.
yeah. They're doing it quite often.
Yeah, so I guess they just got around to YouTube Premiums, but yeah, I can't wait to get it. I'm excited. A little free one.
I hope it's. I didn't exit.
Mateo, do you have a Google Nest Mini? Did you get one for free?
No, I didn't. Why? Why would
Do you
I
have YouTube Premium?
No.
Oh, you're a little peasant. I can
you're
make
a
fun of you.
little fucking
Oh, look at you. You don't get free shit. Look
I
at
don't get-
you.
I don't think I have it anymore. I think it expired.
I got free college. Don't fucking come at me.
Shit.
My blood is redder than yours. And I can prove it. Would you like
That's
a
pretty-
card? I'll cut you a deal. I need you to almost bleed out, and I will give you a blood transfusion. Therefore, you can say that half your blood is Native American.
What blood type is you? I mean,
I am the universal donor. I am O.
you're O negative. You have to be O negative. Okay,
My mother is O negative.
that's cool.
So I can't take your blood, but you sure as hell can take mine.
I have
Hepatitis.
no idea what blood type I
Just
am.
kidding. Me neither. I've never known.
You never know?
I
What's
do
the
know that
point?
a surprising amount of people that I ask what their blood type is, they all say that it's O, which is the rarest type. So I think that's surprising.
I think they're all lying.
I think they're all lying. I think Mateo just lied to us.
I'm not lying, I promise you.
Have
Every
you
time
seen
I
from a
used to go with my
doctor
mother
that
every
you-
fucking week, and she would give blood. I never knew why. I assumed it was something with her lupus. I wasn't gonna ask because I'm pretty sure if I
Do you know that you have O type blood, or do you know that your mother has O type blood?
I know that my mother has O-type blood,
Okay.
and I know that it's on my record. But my
Okay.
father's record we don't have that, so there's no possibility that
I
we
see.
know what his was if it's continued. But I know it's at least the fact that I am O, and there was a good chance that I would have had his. But as far as I know, O negative.
Okay.
I'm still not gonna give you blood. But if I have to, I'm gonna risk it all.
I used to give blood all the
I have
time.
dirty blood in my veins.
Because the problem, here's the fucking thing. I used to go to a hospital in, I don't know, I can't remember what they are. They're just like a children's hospital, and I used to go there. When I moved down to Rock Hills, I'm just gonna stop there. I'm not gonna say the state. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck. Go ahead, try. I went down there. They completely lost all my fucking records, all of them. And I never got a blood test down here, so they can't tell me. But last I remember, I believe I was told O negative, because the amount of times I'd go there, and they'd stick me, and then they'd do all this, and then I get to go to therapy.
Nice.
Nice.
Was
Gotta
that the
make sure
whole?
the drugs are working.
Was that the whole point of that story? We went through
You
all
got more?
that just so you could tell us that you weren't sure what your blood type is.
Oh, I'm sorry, I rambled. You know this.
You
I
could have
literally
said,
told
I
you
don't
this
know what
before
my
you
blood
invited
type
me onto
is.
the
I'm not
show,
sure.
and I
It
said
might
this
be
is
O,
most likely
but I
going
don't
to
know what it
happen.
is. Instead of just, Oh, I fucking moved to this one town and they lost all my records and they didn't have any of my records, so I don't know what blood type I am.
No, I can't give you guaranteed cement information, but I can give you what I know is my word.
You just said you weren't sure.
Yeah. I'm as sure as I can be. I'm as sure as that I remember being told this, but ultimately, if I had to bring it out in writing, can't prove it.
So you're just saying some shit you're not sure about.
I'm sure of it, but if for some reason I'm wrong, I can't fucking prove it unless I just go and say, hey, you think you can just draw my blood? And then I have to get Medicaid on the horn.
Dude.
Can they just do that?
You are sure, like,
Can I just walk to
that
it?
is true, or you don't. You're saying you know it's a fact, but if you had to prove it or write it down, you don't know if it's a fact.
Yeah, because I don't have the records.
Sure or not?
You know, now that you say it, I'm second guessing, and suddenly it rained, and now everything got hotter. I'm sorry, I might be having a mental breakdown. I'm sorry.
I'm sure. Just if anybody had to prove it, I'm not sure of it.
Oh shit!
Trevor's phone's falling down.
Ooh.
Trevor's desk is falling down.
Well, I'm
Fuck.
sorry for
It
wasting
wasn't my
your time
desk,
and
it was
everybody's
just
time.
my-
I'm just trying to
This is my
keep
mic.
the silent moments that usually happen from happening by filling you with fucking useless jargon.
No, the silent moments are authentic.
They are offensive, yes.
No, authentic.
Oh, authentic. I think meant offensive. Like the times we just filmed by making really,
How
really.
the fuck would they be offensive?
Because last time we had a silent moment, you just started going on a rant in a really, really racist Chinese accent.
No, that's not how that happened at all.
$1, $2, fucking.
You have
a
a horrible, horrible memory of
Yeah,
anything
no
that we've
shit.
ever talked about. And you
That was the
watch
first episode
each of
we
these
had.
after they go up.
I'd watch all of these after they go up.
Yeah, so I'm even more surprised that you don't remember any of this.
Well, I need to do that for quality assurance. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you should be able to remember how things happen. And
I
you
shouldn't
don't at
be.
all. Waiting on you, Captain. You
know
hate
what?
you hate the silence. Feel it.
Feel it?
I like the silence.
You want me to feel you? Let's listen to the sound of soothing rain. I will turn up my sensitivity, and then I will literally blast your fucking eardrum.
Don't you fucking dare.
I won't. You're right. I'm sorry.
I
What I can
piss
tell
me
you is
off.
that the weather here has been fucking weird. Sunny
Yeah?
next minute, going down like hell. Thunderstorm, rain, still shining, more sun. Fucking weird, man.
Does anybody know if the Joker was a virgin?
If the Joker was what?
A virgin?
From the movie?
Yeah.
Huh. Can't
Arthur?
imagine he'd ever get laid.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
Because every time he had a relationship in the movie, it was fake.
Yeah, but was he always like that? Because the movie didn't start until he was like 40.
Bet you $5 he fucked his mother. Bet you $5 fucking dollars.
He didn't fuck his mom, dude.
I bet you he did.
No.
They had a weird, disgusting relationship, but I don't know if he ever fucked
Yeah, he didn't fuck his
He
mom.
fucking murdered her. I'm pretty sure he fucked her.
He murdered her because she lied to him.
Yeah.
I'd murder her
I bet.
too. Bitch, lie to me, you're getting got.
If your mother said, "Oh, Trevi," oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh,
Forgot
Trevi,
what? What did you forget?
that your mother is currently not with us.
That's not true.
Wait, what?
That's not true at all.
The fucker's kicking?
Yeah.
This entire time I thought she was dead.
I don't
So
know
wait,
why
she
you
did-
think that.
Because you told me that she did horse.
Horse?
Horse.
What the fuck is horse?
I can't use explicit names or else I swear to God we're not going to get monetized.
What is horse?
Heroin.
Well, now we're not going to get monetized.
Just because you do heroin, just because you do heroin doesn't mean you die.
I thought
Yeah,
you said
what the fuck?
it said she OD'd.
I never said that.
I could have swore that you were supposed to say
I said she was a heroin addict at one point.
Okay, so but would you murder her over the fact that she told you, "I'm sorry that I couldn't afford getting you the birthday cake you wanted for your third birthday"?
It's
Or not your
funny
third
if you
birthday,
think I ever got a
your,
birthday
like, your
cake to
13th
begin with.
birthday because I spent it all on drug money. Would you kill her then?
That happened all the time.
That happened all. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
You know how your like mother does like basic things to take care of you, Mateo? Yeah, yeah. She doesn't do any of that. Remember when you came home, Trevor, and your video game consoles were sold, and then
Yeah, that was epic.
Jesus Christ.
Stole my fucking PlayStation and sold my Time Splitters too. Never been more furious in my life than when I lost all my PlayStation games.
So you'd kill her then?
She's still alive, isn't she?
But you'd kill her.
I'm not gonna say I would kill my mom.
Yep.
Because I wouldn't.
I bet you would.
Time is my friend.
I'm sorry. I'm tired of
it doesn't happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be hard.
I don't want her to die. That's fucked up.
We're just joking.
Yeah, I know. Just making that
looked to
clear
my
for
left
people.
and realized how
What are you
poor-
doing?
You're making it
Oh, fuck.
the police. And
I'm tired of looking at that fucking box in the chair. It's the trash corn at this point.
I like how you like picked up your camera and moved it around and then set it back down in the exact
Yeah,
same.
Yeah,
thinking about what
so-
percent to the left, and I realized
Changed the thing.
that would be even worse because that light right there's that's fucking.
You were like, let's get everybody to see this in 8-bit.
An 8-bit.
fucking
Pixel
Trevor
art.
raised his hands and went 8-bit. If Trevor moves around way too quickly, his fucking camera just gives out and dies.
Did it happen then? So I don't move at all. Stationary.
That's boring.
What do you want me to do? It's a podcast. I don't have to fucking get up and do jumping jacks and shit.
Maybe jerk off a little.
I don't need my hands to do
I don't know
that.
why I jumped straight to jerk off. I'm sorry.
I can jerk off with my mind.
You can jerk off in your mind. You can just like thought provoking, like Professor X, just fucking sit there and just
Yeah.
mixing you up.
Exactly. No, I don't even move when I
Spout
come.
of cream.
I could have
Shit
came
from
like
a
4
fucking
times already,
desk.
and you wouldn't know.
We wouldn't have known. We would never know.
What the fuck is he doing?
It's hard to say. I have a bit of an announcement. I have a webcam coming. It'll be here on the 12th of next month, maybe. Yeah, so I'm
Yay.
gonna have a little webcam. And I spent hours and hours just trying to find an HD webcam that had good reviews that was under $100. So I hope this one doesn't fuck me over.
I mean, I think mine looks pretty well, but I'm not sure if it looks like.
It looks fine. I wanted a camera that looked like your guys' cameras. I didn't want one that made me look like I was recording it through the cardboard of a cereal
Andre,
box.
quit drawing swastikas in the air. It's not cool.
We told you about this white nationalism shit, man. Come
That's
on.
not what it. No, well.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Kind of lazy also.
Well, yeah, I found one, but before I found this one, I found one camera that matched everything I wanted, but it was gonna get here within 3 months. I
What?
was like, you know what? I'll keep looking. Yeah, I don't know. I know that there's issues with shipping and everything, but I don't know. Did they have to get it from the surface of the moon? I don't know. This is like this'll be here in early fucking September.
As soon as I ordered my computer, they're like, it'll be here in like a little under a month, and it got there within the week.
Yeah, that's true. It could be
So I
something
was
like
like-
that.
Yeah, but 3 months is insane.
It was incredible. I
It was
remember
close.
what it said.
And it still came on the day that it was supposed to, but when I kept looking, it was exactly like Carter said. They said that it'll be here about the next 2 months, maybe 3, and then some of them were just completely indecisive because
Yeah.
they have purchase options. So depending where you purchased on, change the time and date.
It's like, do you want to get it here earlier for $45 extra?
no.
Not really.
Really, I don't need it that bad.
No.
I mean, just the multi-purpose of just having this thing, so that way I have a even better mic when I play League with my friends. The
Yeah.
camera, of course, that's purely this expense.
Who didn't turn off their ringer?
Mine is absolutely off. I do not disturb and ringer off.
Because I was having to
You
drive.
piece of shit.
I'm sorry, I had to pick someone up because I thought they were going to a different appointment and that they were going to be
Goodness.
absolutely.
So wait,
Fucked.
you told us that you were free for this, but you also
I am
thought
free.
that you would
No, I
have
am
to
free
pick
for this.
somebody up?
It's just that I turned it on and then I looked out and I'm like, it's like almost coming to 10 o'clock. They said that the appointment ended at 9. I look out my window, their fucking car's there. I was like, you fucking bitch. I came downstairs and then there she is sitting there with her swollen ass mouth. I was like, so you were good enough to drive. And you didn't tell me. Because I was waiting for the message. I woke up at 8. I was woken up by someone else just in case. So you just came in here just kind of on the door. You know, saying, hey, your mother.
Your stories are way longer than they need to be. I just can't be honest with you, man. There's so many details that don't need to be here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wakes me up, says, hey, pick up your mother. So I turn on the ringer, wait for the message saying, hey, it's done. Here's my location. Come fucking get me. I about 50 minutes past the time set, passed, and then all this goes down. So yes, I'm free, but no, I forgot to turn off my ringer. I'm sorry for the long stories. Fuck you, I love you.
It's just that there's just so many things that you don't need
I
to
know,
say.
I'm a hyperactive spastic bitch.
Like
and
the whole,
I knew it was gonna
they
happen.
came and woke me up. But first they knocked on the door, like knock, 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 and then they opened the door.
You know how one knocks the door? Usually they wouldn't do that, but they know that if they want to get my attention, they're going to knock like that. So I was like, okay. So I got up and I tripped over the cord and I was like, I got to move that.
Well, then he fucked me in the ass. But first he pulled my pants down, and then he pulled down my underpants, and then he put his cock in my asshole.
And I'm gonna fucking describe what? A scene from 50 Shades of Grey? As he
And fingering,
hands rub against my breasts, making my nipples.
When
pop.
both of you talk, you make Carter go silent.
Sorry.
the same thing happens with you and Trevor. It's crazy.
At least
How does he get audio precedence and something?
I don't know. It's bullshit.
It does it to you too.
Yeah, from my side, Carter's louder than Trevor. We all know why.
We all know why.
We all know why.
Why?
Because you said that even though it's quiet now, when it goes in editing, it gets really fucking loud. As
I'm not using that mic. Even though
In the mic.
now you're not.
I like it much better.
Yeah, it's not plugged in. Good luck.
You don't know that. You can't see it.
I do know that.
How about now?
You
can't even tell.
It's not.
But it's part of the aesthetic.
Look, I can see the bottom of it. It's not screwed. We're plugged. I don't
It's
know how.
it's wireless now. He has a wireless adapter in it.
Yeah, it's a wireless mic. Dumbass.
do the thing.
Dumbest.
I want you to do the WWE Rumble SmackDown.
I don't know what that is because you just named 3 different things.
I know. I want you to
The
do
WWE Rumble SmackDown.
I don't know. He's the thing he says. Let's get ready to rumble. Fucking do it. Do it now.
That's not WWE at all.
That's boxing, you fucking idiot.
Boxing?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's get ready to rumble. That's Michael Buffer from boxing.
Oh, I never did watch a lot of boxing. I only ever
Fight, but it was.
Apparently, you never watched a lot of WWE either.
Yeah, neither have I. Yeah, no. I only ever have to watch either of those things whenever my grandfather and my uncle wanted to watch. So
They don't even have announcers in WWE.
They just let the fucking guys do the work.
They have the referee, and then they have like the 3 dudes at the table.
somebody talking in
and that's it.
WWE.
Yeah, it's called the commentators, dumbass.
Can I just point out the fact this is how dealing with speaking to Andre goes. I said you must have never watched WWE either, and your response was yeah, neither have I. Like, what? What are you talking about? Who am I speaking to right now?
Well, I thought it would just
Love
be
it.
good. That would be a good quip. Just a quick, quick little. Yep, neither am I.
Sometimes I think I'm only speaking to one Mateo, but in reality, there are many.
I don't have multiple personalities where I fucking name one of them like, oh, I name it. This one's quirky. I'm gonna name her Autumn, and then I have the dark, depressing one. I'm gonna name it Shadow or something fucking edgy like that. No, I don't have multi-personalities.
Like Shadow the Hedgehog.
I don't fucking know. Of course, you jerk off the Shadow the Hedgehog, you fucking edgelord.
No, Shadow's a dude. I don't jerk off the dudes.
No, you jerk off the dudes.
I only jerk off
You
to
masturbated
girls.
to a picture that I had of Facebook where I was from the back and you couldn't tell that I was a dude.
I only
You just
jerk
looked
off
at
to
my hair,
girls.
my small feminine frame, and then said, "Yeah, let's do it." And then, oh, there you go.
I'm a girls only kind of guy.
Hey, you
Alright?
thought I was a girl.
No, I
Behind.
didn't. No.
Fucking Code thought I was a girl when I held my phone perfectly in front of my face, and then with my freshly painted nails, my little
Hold your phone in front of your face. Hold
Was
your
my
phone. in front of your face.
Was
Yeah.
my phone in front of my face? My phone was in front of my face. Yes.
I can fucking see it. Yeah, I can see it. If your name was Pocahontas on your TikTok,
Yeah, yeah.
sure, I'd fall for it. I super would. I'd be like, I'm sorry. I'm just
Sing with all the voices of the mountain.
It's colors the wind, dumbass.
No, it's can you sing with all the voices of
I
the
don't care
mountain?
what you said.
And can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
Well, see, I was right, so I'll edit it.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
I just
I'll
want to
edit
sing.
it so I'm right. You piece of shit.
With absolute control comes absolute control.
Absolute control comes. Fuck you. I'll do what I want.
I have all the power. I am the POTUS of this platform.
He says he doesn't jack off the dudes.
I don't.
He's done time and time again. He talks about raping me.
Doesn't mean to jack off to it.
Either way, you're getting off.
No, I'm
But
not.
instead of just looking at me, you're physically inside me.
I don't even think about it. I just say it. You think about it, not me.
No, you.
No.
I think about it because I know you, Trev. I know you.
You think about it. I don't. Once I
don't
say
know what
anything,
happened to rape me.
it's gone. I don't think about that thing ever again.
Like the fact that you were vegan.
Yeah, see, I said that thing, and then I didn't even remember it. Once I
I
say it,
retain
it's gone,
information.
dude.
As you can tell from my very, very lucrative descriptive details, I retain information.
You
And
retain
I'm sorry
information,
for
you can
that.
just never recite it correctly.
I'm sorry for that.
Because any conversation we ever have, and you try to recite what happened, you're off by like 8 miles. Everything that you try to re-say is not right at all. It's okay. I'm right.
We're gonna rename this podcast "Shit on Mateo Hour."
We're gonna rename it what?
Shit on Mateo Hour.
Shit on Mateo.
Well, no, this is it's therapeutic.
Oh, like shit on Mateo. Like today,
I just hope-
what are we gonna make fun of? Oh my God! Stop talking. You can't even.
I just hope nobody comes here for like actual therapy reasons because they see the name and they're like, "Oh, this might be helpful," and it's like,
I might
no.
be talking about some personal problems with that, but ultimately these
Of how the therapy part is satirical.
Yeah,
the therapeutic part is just the fact that I can express these things openly, and that's about it.
and then
It's
we shit on you for them every time. So
I shit on you. I will shit your pants. I did not laugh in the middle of saying that. I'm sorry.
Who put all this poop in my pants?
Have you ever seen the movie 21
21. No, I have never.
with Kevin Spacey?
Yeah, no. And I get you. We were having a conversation yesterday.
I'm not gonna do the bit I did yesterday because I don't like rehashing that.
Well, it was still a funny fucking bit, and I liked it.
Thank you.
Fuck you.
I'm like halfway through it, and it's kind of boring. It's about this kid who wants to go to Harvard Med, but it's like, what?
I said this is riveting.
Yeah, it's about this kid who wants to go to Harvard Med, but he can't afford it, and he can't get the scholarship because he hasn't had enough life experience, I guess. So he joins this team that is headed by Kevin Spacey, one of the professors at the school he goes to, which is MIT, and they play blackjack and they count cards. That's the synopsis of the movie. Okay.
Okay.
I thought you might find it interesting. I don't know.
Hey, Carter, describe your favorite movie now.
First off, that wasn't my favorite movie. So
It's the movie Grease, made in 1935. It involves a
incredibly
young John
untrue.
Travolta and Carrie Underwood.
Nope.
And during the actually a very interesting fact you might not know, during the filming of that movie, for a lot of the kissing scenes, they couldn't find a woman who wanted to kiss young John Travolta, so they had to put a dog in a wig and makeup and then use CGI in post so yeah, all those scenes where there's the kissing, it's actually a dog and John Travolta. A lot of people don't know that.
I don't think I believe you. And then again, I've never seen the movie, and I don't think I believe you. I don't think that's how that went.
Of the movie actually took place on Skull Island, the real Skull Island.
Okay, fuck you. Now you're really pulling my leg here.
They got most of it done, but a couple of times Kong came through and destroyed the set, and they had to rebuild.
I'm gonna God, stop fucking talking.
They got it done.
My favorite movie for the longest time was that DreamWorks animated Sinbad.
Dude, that movie kicked ass as a kid. I know exactly what you're talking about. When I was a little kid, that was the shit. That movie probably fucking sucks now. I just remember when I was a little kid, that was the shit.
I rewatched
I've never
it
seen
and
it.
realized how how too much fast paced, how it jumped from this environment to this creature to this problem.
I loved it. I loved the sirens. I loved the ship. I loved the dog.
I liked Shazam with fucking Shaq.
That's not the same thing as Sinbad.
I know.
Okay. Okay, I didn't know if you thought.
I was see what he was getting at.
I didn't know if you thought because the dude's Sinbad. I didn't know.
I know, I get it.
Is
because
it
there's
is
a
it the dude
controversy.
Sinbad?
No, there was a controversy of a movie with Sinbad, and it was the Shazam,
That was Shaq.
but Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah. And
And
people
Sh-
thought.
People thought it was Sinbad.
People thought it was Sinbad. They thought there was a movie that existed out there with
It's
Sinbad.
people made a stupid theory that it was one of those fucking
This is the Mandela effect thing,
Mandela
right?
effect. Yeah, they thought it was that. Yeah. So when we said Sinbad and then you said that, I was like, are
No,
you
no,
saying
no,
that
I knew they're
you think
different
it's
things.
Sinbad? Okay.
Hold on, I got this.
I just remember there's a point in the movie with Shazam where like it's like this little kid and Shaq's like a genie in the movie if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And the
I haven't seen
kid I don't remember how it goes, but he's
Yeah,
got like
bro,
one
yeah,
wish or
it's-
something like
it was
that.
this shit.
He's got like one wish left, and then he's like, Shaq's like, "What's your final wish?" or some shit, and the kid's like, "What
Yeah,
the
it was
fuck
like-
are you doing?"
This shit. Look at it.
Yeah.
People actually believe that shit. Oh goddamn, he's so fucking hot. Sorry.
Boy, I hope this doesn't ruin everything when you try to go back to the
Wow.
camera.
Okay,
No.
well,
That's good.
and
There we
then
go.
the kid's like, "I wish I had a friend," and then Shaq's like, "I am your friend." And it's like, this is so
Oh, yeah.
fucking bullshit
I
that
am
has
your
made me
friend.
upset.
I'm your friend, little man.
I'm
Does he
a-
speak like he's really a giant because he is?
I'm gonna pick you up and eat you like a chicken wing.
Get a little barbecue dip and sauce.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna dunk you in a little
I
bowl.
gotta do my history. Fuck. Oh shit, that could be porn.
You'll only scream until I bite down.
Dunk you in my little glass of milk.
Dunk you in my little glass of milk. I'm gonna.
'Cause everything's little in Shaq's hands.
Yeah, that's a good point. He's fucking ginormous.
A megaphone is just a mini phone.
Can you imagine small things in his big hands? He'd lose them in his big hands.
He's not allowed to play with like tacks.
There's not like a phone big enough that he can fuck with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's got to use like an old car phone that are like fucking like 3 feet wide.
Yeah.
The buttons are like this big.
I mean, fuck's sake, I feel bad for him in a way.
For Shaq?
Yeah, because like, imagine going through a world where every door is like 2 feet shorter than you.
Imagine eating
Every door. It's like 2 feet short of working for you.
But he probably doesn't go in a lot of places.
He's tethered outside like a horse.
But like, it's like he goes inside like a fucking Wendy's, he's gonna get swarmed.
That's a good point. That's another reason I feel bad for him.
So he just like he stays at his house. Which
He's a very funny guy.
oh yeah, he's hilarious.
I love watching him in like because he'll.
Andre, we can't hear you at all.
What do you mean you can't hear me?
Okay, now we can hear you.
He was just mumbling.
Yeah, he's.
Fucking checkmate.
Very funny.
But yeah, but he's very funny when he's doing anything. He makes me get the big laugh.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah,
He's
he's
also
also very nice. We saw him at a couple UFC events.
not in person.
Well, yeah, we didn't meet Shaquille O'Neal. We saw him at a UFC event.
I don't believe it, though.
We saw Max Holloway lose a fight to Dustin Poirier,
That's one that he lost. Yeah.
and then he was like completely undefeated since his son has been around, and his son saw it. And his son
Oh, that's
was
when
crying.
Shaq curls up his little son and like takes him into like
Well, his
the
son was
nether
crying,
realm.
and Shaq was several seats away, and Shaq reached over with his freakishly long arm across several people, and like did like a little like chin up thing to him. He's like, "Chin up, little man," and his fucking hand is bigger than the kid's head and fucking body. Chin up, little man. Probably crying because he thinks Shaq is a fucking demon from Norse mythology.
A fucking frost giant or something.
Yeah, it's huge. He reached his long ass arm across like 4 people. It's just like, chin up, little man.
What would you do if you were sleeping and then you woke up and you were on top of Shaq in your bed?
Oh my god, no.
I would have instantly
Back
checked
in the
to see if
old
there's
days.
pills around him, and that if I have my clothes on and my virginity is.
I woke up in a sea O'Neal.
You woke up on top of Shaq and Shaq is just holding you.
It's just no, please. Good fucking god. This is a nightmare. It's like waking up on top of a bear. It's like, sure, he's cuddling with me now.
No, how would you now?
He doesn't want to. I'm dead.
Let's flip the script. Let's go from this NBA superstar to one of the most poor, decrepit men, but still beloved in my heart. But ultimately, I would vomit if I ever found myself in a bed with Steve Buscemi.
Buscemi's not a bad guy, is
He
he?
was not an NBA star. What are you talking about?
No, let's switch from an NBA star to someone else. Let's change. Same
Why-
scenario.
Okay.
Like,
Why are you
instead-
calling him decrepit? Why are you doing Buscemi like that?
Buscemi's not decrepit.
He fucking creeps me the fuck out when I was a kid, dude. His fucking bug eyes.
Get him the fuck out.
I fucking freaked.
Those aren't real. Those are just they put those in on set.
You ever see him in Spy Kids 2, I think?
Yeah.
There's Spy
Still
Kids
creep me
4.
out.
Blowing rolls out of the water. You ever see him in Armageddon?
No.
I'm just
No,
naming movies
I've-
I've seen him in. You
I've never seen
To
Armageddon.
be honest.
never have?
No.
Oh, when I was a kid, that movie made me sad.
Two things
Yeah,
that
because it's
freak
about the
me out.
world
Okay,
ending. I don't watch those kind of movies.
It's pretty rough too, because it's not
I-
just about the world ending. It's about like sacrifice and people die throughout it.
Yeah.
I cried.
It's
I
a sad
cried.
fucking watch.
I don't
Snuffleupagus.
I don't watch those end of the world movies. I don't know, I just
That
never
fucking
liked them.
vacuum
You
cleaner.
might like Armageddon. It'll take you on a little bit of a roller coaster.
Nah. I'm good. I'd rather watch Spawn.
You gotta watch Spawn.
I've never
I'm
been.
gonna check out Spawn the movie. We have
Have you
to
really
see it
seen one?
together.
Okay, it's a bad one,
'Cause
right?
it's
Yeah,
terrible.
bad.
Yeah. It's what's his
excited.
name? Michael Jai White.
It
He
was,
plays
good.
Spawn.
It had a good purpose in the game. Then all of a sudden, it tries to realize, hey, the movies are typically about this long. You've kind of dragged it on in the exposition and narrative. We gotta get back to him, saving his wife and shit like that. So he just teleports up in the real world and says, "Hi, I'm in my family house. Take this, bad guy." Huh.
That's not what happens at all. That is the worst explanation of this movie I've ever
I'm sorry, I
heard.
haven't seen it in a long time. I just remember that it just.
I've
really
I've
stood
only
out.
seen like the trailer and clips, and I know more about it than what you just said.
All I know is that they really, really wrapped it up too hastily. I think it was a pretty cool premise. Like, you can't see your wife anymore. You're a burn victim now. Fucking Deadpool of hell.
That's not what happens at all.
He's a fucking burn victim. He couldn't walk up to his wife because he was looking
No,
for
he
decrepit-
he fucking died, dumbass.
Of course that, yeah. But
You
he can still
died.
walk amongst the
Are you
living.
talking about Deadpool or Spawn?
You talking about Spawn?
No.
Okay.
Deadpool's got cancer. That's different fucking skin condition. This guy looked like a fucking straight up burn victim.
Wait, hold on. You think?
Now fucking
Hold
freaked out
on,
his wife
because
because he find out, one,
you're being
he's
so
alive,
stupid right
and
now.
how horrid he looked.
You think Deadpool looks like that because cancer?
From as far as I know, yes. And
You think cancer does that to
Oh my
people?
god,
not
dude, that's
to
not what
people,
happened.
just to Deadpool.
That was the Weapon X treatments they gave him. He
Yeah,
literally
speed up his cancer.
was
It
he
fucked up his healing. This cancer went.
the whole building he was in caught on fire in an explosion. That's why he looks like that.
Wait, are we talking about the movies or talking about the comics? 'Cause I don't remember the whole.
Both, because it's pretty fucking
I
similar.
never wanted to watch that far back. I
He's
started
in
watching
the
it
machine,
while reading.
and then he fucking it's oxygen tank that's sucking the oxygen out and making
Yeah, I
him
know
choke.
that.
That's how he's getting his fucking mutant abilities. He blows it up. He blows up the fucking machine.
Mm-hmm.
The oxygen leaves his skin. That's how he looks like that. It's not because of cancer.
I mean, he looked like a tumor. I would assume it was cancer.
Anyway, but no.
Especially when I read all those comics and the artist made it look exactly like that. He made him look like a walking, talking tumor. Other times he was just a guy with, like, he had one too many couple skin grafts. Or other than that, I give kudos.
But no, Spawn is not about a guy who can't talk to his wife. It's not.
It's not about. No, I never said it was about that. It's just that I liked the concept that.
That's a concept you like, is that he just can't talk to his wife?
Yeah, because it's how horrid it is and how fucking freaked out she would be. About
No, there's so much more to why he can't talk to his wife other than that he fucking died, dude.
Died, yes. Yet he can still walk.
He
amongst
died
the
and got
living.
brought back to life by the devil
Yes, as a devil's advocate.
to
the
collect
bidding
souls.
and to lead the war.
To collect souls. The devil needed souls. That's what Spawn does. And then when Spawn comes back to Earth to do that, his wife is with another guy and they have a kid.
Uh huh.
What's also really funny is that
And then just popping up in the
when,
fucking living room,
when
fighting a demon right then and there.
when Spawn was alive, him and his wife were trying to have a kid, but they couldn't conceive, and then he dies, and she gets married to like this white man, and they instantly have a baby. That's gotta be the worst.
That is gotta be the worst.
Yeah, but your synopsis of the movie is god awful.
I would imagine so, because I kind of watched in the middle of sitting in math class.
Why the fuck were you watching that in math class?
Because I somehow thought a boring shit fucking movie was a lot more entertaining than trigonometry.
How? How were you watching it in math class?
Fucking pirated. And I admit it.
You're not answering the question
On
at all.
phone,
On my fucking school issued laptop. Now you want me to give all the fucking details?
Yes, because that's an important
Oh,
situation.
fuck you.
You can't say I was in math and I watched Spawn.
How did you
Like-
get in your room? He opened the door.
No, that's a stupid shit, because that's obvious.
Fuck you.
What you just...
I can watch it on it.
What you initially said was, I was in math and I watched Spawn. That makes it sound like you as a math class watched the Spawn movie, which would be ridiculous. And
I really.
because it's rated R, and it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
horrible movie.
Yeah, so I would assume instantly that it was possibly personal or it was just a really cool teacher. Even cool teachers don't do that.
Thus why I asked the question. How?
Well, now you know. I pirated on my school issued laptop. Come and get me.
So
FBI.
your math class is like an hour and 47 minutes long?
It was essentially, yeah.
What do you mean essentially? It is or it isn't.
I started watching it before I walked into class, and I knew exactly what was going on today. It was just going to be a stupid lecture on things that we already knew, with a couple of new things sprinkled in there. Still got to retain the information, as I still kept periodically poking my head up from the screen, watching this really shit fucking movie. And I watched it to almost near full completion. I just kind of kept it open. It's kind of sad and wrapped it up.
I think you are actually handicapped.
End of the fucking day, so I could sit there while I wait for my bus, watching the very last little bit of that horrid fucking.
I think you are handicapped.
You think I'm handicapped?
Yeah, I think you have something seriously wrong in your head.
You think I have something seriously wrong with you?
You just don't operate like a person.
You know what? You might be right. You might be right.
What the fuck are you opening?
What do you mean? What the fuck am I doing?
Well, you're fucking hiding it like you're scared.
No, I'm hiding my penis like I'm scared. Scared of demonetization. We're not even getting monetized. Fuck, it doesn't matter.
No, we're not. We don't have enough.
Again, this video would still get taken down.
No. We haven't got taken down for your fucking Nazi imagery and shit yet, so
Oh, fuck off.
I think we're fine.
No, I haven't done anything swastika-like.
Well, in this exact episode, you were drawing swastikas in the
I
air.
wasn't drawing fucking swastika.
We'll let the audience be the decider of that.
Yeah, we'll let the audience be the fucking judge on whether or not I was either hailing Hitler or making random swipes in the air to track the movement.
What would you rather be? Would you rather be a Nazi or a member of ISIS?
It's a rough one.
Rough one, because everyone has a clear image of what ISIS is and does. Well, as
Oh yeah.
And we don't know what Nazis do.
Anything.
Nazis. No. Here's the Twitter and Tumblr use fucking the term Nazi completely correctly.
Nazi. Where
disagrees
the fucking
with us,
doing the goose step, motherfucker? You are a Nazi. Like, why would we say, oh, you are a fucking ISIS lopping people's heads off, or you're right wing on Twitter and people don't like you? You
Yeah.
realize that that's not the same level of shit, though, right?
I do.
We're talking about Nazis.
We're talking about Nazis. I just thought we were talking about coining the term Nazi.
No.
We'll call the Nazi.
No, because then I would have just been like, would you rather be a Nazi or a terrorist? But specifically ISIS or a Nazi? Pick one.
You'd rather be a Third Reich Nazi from the Führer's reign.
I'll go first. I'm choosing Nazi.
Of course you were.
No, because
Of course you
then
would.
I can be like, oh, I was forced into it.
Yeah, that is true. It
ISIS.
doesn't have the same. Yeah.
Fucking force of ISIS.
Both of them super hate the Jews. That's crazy, right? They have a little
Yeah.
Venn diagram of commonality there.
Either way, we're killing Jews.
Oh shit!
Either way, yeah, no, they're not safe.
Don't do this. My fucking monitor is going out again.
Oh god.
I
back.
could be
We're
a
good.
random German civilian who was living his life and was drafted into the Nazi war effort, or I could be a child who had his parents killed by the ISIS regime and was given given my small
First off,
10-year-old hand a AK-47 and put into their child.
that's not how ISIS works. By the way, that's Coney.
Coney.
You're mixing up ISIS with Coney.
My
Am I
name.
mixing with Coney? Coney?
You're getting confused, ISIS and Coney.
Coney.
ISIS.
True, I've never seen an ISIS soldier, but then again, I've heard. Well, I did hear of Coney. I just never retained that information because I didn't. At the time, I felt it didn't apply to me. I'm sorry.
I suck on big PP. I'd have to go Nazi for the same reason, because at the end of the day, it's like there were people that were really drafted,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like,
I didn't mean to do it.
and interestingly enough, towards the end of the actual war effort, lots of Germans didn't want Hitler to continue doing his shit.
Mhm.
Because if you can believe it, losing the war to everybody was not in the best interest of the German people at the time. Because it was looking rather bleak as they were being destroyed on both fronts.
I believe it.
That's what they get.
But Hitler had this long-standing thing where he says, "Is like the only reason we lose the war is if I am killed." And people are like, okay, but we're between you and them.
Germany as a whole just going, yes, all Europe is mine, and then they just I don't know. The hand was like,
When you're losing a fight, you're losing a fight. The German people figured it.
like big boy behind. It's like, bro, what the fuck? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Fuck. And then they just double down with it.
Not that they were terrible people who had disdain for immigrants and were incredibly prosecuting of the Jews. They were bad people. They were talked into it a lot. You know how it goes. They're all
Straight
good
up.
people, I'm sure.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I believe so. I would hope that they're good people. I would believe.
Probably, I don't know.
What about you, Trev?
What? What's the question?
Do you think they're good people?
Who? Nazis? Absolutely not.
German.
German people, like, just in general?
German people post World War II.
I mean, I don't know, I guess. Probably.
I guess, yeah.
They all weren't about it. So the ones who weren't about it, cool. I mean, I think we're gonna wrap it up here.
ending on the possibility of rebellious Nazis. Good place to
I mean,
go. All right. Well,
fuck?
he's dying, so now's a good time.
The fuck is wrong with you, dude?
You know how,
Remember-
like, sometimes cats just freak the fuck out?
Yeah.
It's you. You're a cat in human form.
Remember earlier when I said you're fucking handicapped?
It's fucking. It's fucking. Oh! Well, that's the show.
I guess it is now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week. Have a good day.